Jack Welch, Jack, straight from the gut. Dive into the remarkable story of Jack Welch, a tenacious and visionary leader who shaped General Electric into a global powerhouse. In Jack, Straight from the Gut, you'll witness his journey from humble beginnings to the helm of one of the world's largest corporations. Throughout this summary, explore Welch's tenacious work ethic, take-no-prisoners management style, and unrelenting quest for success. Learn how he orchestrated groundbreaking changes, championed innovation, and left an indelible mark on not only GE but also the global business landscape. Be prepared to take valuable lessons from this iconic leader and apply them to your own path to success.
The Iconoclastic Life of Jack Welch. Jack Welch defied the odds from his birth, becoming a trailblazer in education and business management. Raised by a resilient mother and a hard-working father, he learned the value of determination and hard work at an early age. Welch was always a standout, being the first in his family to attend college and earning his Ph.D. from the University of Illinois. He started his career at General Electric, where he initially considered leaving due to dissatisfaction with his raise. However, his boss's boss gave him an enticing counteroffer, which convinced him to stay. This experience served Welch well as he eventually climbed the ranks of General Electric, becoming its chairman and CEO. Welch's business philosophy hinged on the idea that companies and individuals must strive to constantly improve themselves to remain successful. He revolutionized General Electric by introducing a merit-based system for promotions and emphasizing productivity over bureaucracy. His legacy remains in the business world as a transformational figure who inspired change and innovation. The early troubles of Neutron Jack. Jack Welch faced early challenges as a manager on the rise. In 1963, a factory he oversaw as an engineer suffered an explosion, and he had to explain what happened to executives. A year later, he became the general manager of a product with a major flaw, but he worked tirelessly with chemists to fix it and turned it into a billion-dollar success story. These experiences taught him the value of finding passionate people, and he went on to lead GE's plastics business, more than doubling its size and becoming a vice president of the chemical and metallurgical division. Welch believed that only healthy and vibrant companies can serve the needs of people and communities. Jack Welch's rise to the top. Jack Welch's journey to becoming the CEO of General Electric started in 1973, when he was named group executive, overseeing a $2 billion business. He quickly learned how to evaluate personnel and correct mistakes promptly. In 1980, Welch was named the next CEO of GE, but his tenure got off to a shaky start when he slurred his words at a company function. However, he quickly gained the respect of his colleagues and set out to attack the bloated bureaucracy at GE, which proved to be a challenging task. Despite the obstacles, Welch's leadership style, which emphasized personal accountability and continuous improvement, helped him become one of the most successful CEOs in GE's history. Welch's GE Revolution. Under Jack Welch's leadership, General Electric, GE, adopted a simple message: be number one or number two in any industry you compete in, or get out. Welch led GE's transformation by selling 71 businesses and product lines that didn't meet this criteria and used the $500 million proceeds to improve competitiveness. He also completed 118 successful deals, acquisitions, and other agreements. To ensure the company's success, Welch cut back on personnel, expanded corporate fitness centers and built an extravagant guesthouse and conference center for top employees. Welch earned the nickname Neutron Jack for his approach to removing people and leaving buildings intact. Yet, he believed that no business was a safe employment haven unless it succeeded. Welch asked GE managers to grade their top executives and frequently dismissed the bottom 10%. Overall, he ensured GE paid its own way by avoiding making one-time restructuring charges as excuses for low earnings. The game-changing acquisition. In 1985, Ted Turner attempted a hostile takeover of RCA, and GE chairman, Jack Welch, formed a team to investigate a merger or acquisition to prevent it. They found synergies in semiconductors, aerospace, and TV production, and GE bought RCA for $6.3 billion cash, credited with re-energizing the company. Welch's leadership style included assembling teams regardless of rank to tackle difficult issues, and he quickly let go of those who could not fit into the entrepreneurial environment. The successful acquisition of RCA changed the game for GE. Six Sigma, a lesson on quality and customer satisfaction. Six Sigma is a quality program initiated by GE in 1995, whose goal is to reduce defects in the manufacturing process to below 3.4 per million operations. Interestingly, the program was developed during a planning meeting that GE's CEO, Jack Welch, missed due to heart problems. Despite his absence, GE went ahead with the initiative to increase the quality of their products. What set Six Sigma apart was its customer-centric approach. Welch believed that a company should focus on its customers, and math was merely a tool to achieve this goal. Welch's health challenges were not insignificant, and he had to undergo quintuple heart bypass surgery. Nonetheless, he was determined to fight for his life. The story of Six Sigma is about recognizing the importance of quality and how focusing on customers can significantly impact the success of a company. It's a lesson in perseverance, determination, and the pursuit of excellence despite challenging circumstances. Welch's story serves as a reminder that great ideas can come from anywhere and that organizations must prioritize customer satisfaction to thrive in a competitive market. Welch's pursuit of the Honeywell merger. GE's CEO Jack Welch chases the biggest deal in the company's history with Honeywell despite the risk of delaying his retirement. After upping the ante, GE faces antitrust issues from the European Commission. Welch agrees to divestitures, but when the Commission still resists, he attributes the impasse to differences in antitrust processes between the US and Europe. In this book excerpt, we see the inspiring leadership role of Jack Welch, the CEO of GE, who was ready to risk his retirement and reputation to pursue what would become the biggest deal in GE's history. Welch's conversation with a CNBC reporter on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange set him on a path to acquire Honeywell, despite just hours away from United Technologies securing the deal. The acquisition faced tensions from the European Commission presenting antitrust concerns that led to lengthy delays and GE agreeing to sell Honeywell's military helicopter engine business. But when the European Commission still balks, Welch returns and highlights the differences in antitrust processes between the US and Europe as the reason for the impasse. The segment highlights Welch's unwavering perseverance in pursuing his vision for GE, even when faced with difficult challenges. Selecting GE's next chairman. GE's three best candidates to succeed Jack Welch were Jeff Immelt, Bob Nardelli, and Jim McNerney, from Medical Systems, Power Systems, and Aircraft Engines divisions respectively. Welch started grooming their successors 5 months before announcing his decision. On October 29, 2000, he recommended Jeff Immelt to the board, which voted unanimously to make him the chairman-elect.
As we conclude our journey through Jack Welch's incredible personal and professional life, we recognize the key qualities that made him the immensely successful leader he was. Welch possessed a relentless drive to succeed, an unyielding commitment to quality and innovation, and the ability to make tough decisions. He believed in fostering a culture of excellence that rewarded hard work and valued customer satisfaction above all else. By embracing these qualities and learning from his experiences, you can enhance your own leadership skills and pave your way to success. Whether you are operating within a global business giant or a small, up-and-coming firm, take inspiration from Jack Welch's incredible story and never settle for anything less than number 1 or number 2.